and just a tad on my head just to show you how I actually do things. Hi, my name is Tilly Lockey and this is how my bionic hands have made me a normal teenager. I lost my hands due to meningitis when I was 15 months old, and ever since then my life has been dedicated to raising awareness and helping develop and design prosthetic limbs for kids. When I got to the hospital, they basically gave us 0% chance of survival. They invited my family in the room and they said, do you want to come in, because it might be the last time you actually see her alive, because we don't know if she's actually going to wake up. I've never experienced any sort of bullying or anyone being mean to us. I get asked a lot if I'd go out to the park. It made me not want to ever go outside, not ever wanting to go to the park to play with my sisters, because whenever I'd go I'd miss out on any playtime just because every single child who saw me would come up to me and ask, and I'd have to repeat my story again and again and again. And I don't blame them for asking, because obviously it's different. You don't see someone with no hands every day. My life has really been documented since I was tiny. I don't feel the need to go over my story again and again and again, because lots of people already know it. So it gives me that freedom to just walk down the street without getting stares all the time and having to repeat the same sad story. When I was little and first looking into getting a prosthetic hand, everyone was just trying to give us a glove, but we didn't want a glove because we're not trying to mask the fact that I'm missing a limb or hide it. We're happy that I'm alive, and we're not trying to cover up the scars that I've had to get here. I just got these new ones in January. These are completely 3D printed and they're made by a company called Open Bionic. I don't really rely on the hands to have my independence. I could already do quite a lot of things, but these hands definitely help me to be able to multitask, because if you have no hands, you're having to do everything with your two arms together all of the time. So I couldn't do two things at once, and I was able to go to the cinema. I could hold my popcorn, hand over my ticket, get my 3D glasses back, and I was able in the train station to hold a hot chocolate and pull my suitcase behind me. Due to the meningitis I had when I was a baby, my leg has stopped growing. So I recently had an operation on that to kind of stretch the bone inside it, and it's still recovering. So I broke my fall with my right elbow, and it was left me with a fractured elbow, and I had a cast from here to right at the bottom of my arm, and I wanted to play with my makeup. And so I had the idea to just slip my hands on and see what I could do with one hand. That's how I got into doing makeup with my bionic hands, and now I actually have two hands to do it with, so it's a bit easier. And I've never been worried about driving, because I can ride a bike. I know it's not the same thing, but I don't need anything to hold on, because I've got a grippy bit on my arm. It goes out there, so I hold everything, including a pen and stuff when I'm writing in there. So that's really, really helpful. So I feel I can just hold on and stay like that. Cars will be driving on their own anyway, so I'm not worried about anything. I know I'll definitely, as long as I keep my mind to it and just keep trying, I'm gonna get there eventually.